Wake up, St. Lucia. Good morning, everybody. This morning is back on. I'm Chayla Mendez, your host, and I'm so happy. If you just joined in, you made the right choice this morning because we're definitely going to kickstart your day. Our guest today, we have Karen Sterling, Dr. Karen Sterling, who is a daughter of the soil. She's also a, former SJC.
That's right, alma mater.
I
St. Joseph's
I
Convent.
still have love for her because I went to SJC too. She was in Goretti, Greenhouse, and Teresa's Yellow, But really, there's still a lot of love on the set here. So we go way back, and I'm
Yes,
so
we do.
thrilled because she's here for the Be Bold seminar that's going to be happening this Saturday, April 22nd. And listen, if you want to feel empowered, you want to make a change in your life, that's where you need to be. But Dr. Sterling is going to tell us more about her role with it. But I have to tell you, welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. My pleasure. I'm going to be addressing the eating habits of St. Lucians and generally people in general, compared to long ago how we used to eat healthy and we used to exercise as our daily regimen. Nowadays, all of that is lacking. And the result is, we can see the results by the rates of diabetes, high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease in the country, in America, and all over. So my mission now is to bring to the attendees of our seminar the easy way to change our diet, what little things we can do, what products we can use, what the ingredients of these products are, and how they help us. And it's an easier and sustainable way where it's not a diet where you start off and stop. It's something that you can continue and instill your kids, involve the kids in it, because we all know that nowadays the children are not exercising either, neither are they eating right. So I would like to shine a light on that, a little light, because it will be a short seminar, but I would like to shine a light on that and see if we can make changes in our country.
Great. Now, you made a point, though, and I think it's very important that people notice the difference between just jumping into something as a fad or for a short term, like you said, most people crash and burn on diets, as opposed to making lifestyle changes, because there's a big difference. And I think, people don't realize the importance of just actually making something part of your lifestyle as opposed to just doing something temporarily.
Exactly. When I introduce this new way of living, it will be easy. It will be something that you switch, say, the extra cup of coffee for a vitamin liquid in a bottle. And that is easy. You can just keep it at your home and do it. And it's important to note also that when we lose weight quickly, we just shrink our fat cells, but they're still there. And so any amount of eating and any amount of toxins in our body will just increase our fat load again. And usually around the middle, the back, the thighs. And these are the places that the fat deposits. So I'm going to tell you guys how to avoid doing that and how to lose weight gently and how to keep it off.
Now, you see, we live in that generation where everybody wants everything now. So some people want, okay, let me pop the pill or let me drink this, because I'm seeing all these slim tummy teas and stuff coming up. So people just want that and not do the hard work either.
No. If you want to sustain it, you have to lose it gently and be solid about it. And it's all about emboldening yourself. Be bold about taking a grip on your life, making a change, and then influencing those around you to make that change. Because at that point, after that, we'll start seeing changes in our health, our energy level, and all of the above. So
true. And I think this is happening at a good time too, especially for the health and wellness aspect, because Carnival season is coming. You all know I love Carnival. We love Carnival, all right? But
that's right.
That's when people go into serious mode. That's when you're going to see people running, or all these diets are coming out. Who's going to just start juicing right now? So, and you go into this crazy state for maybe a couple months, and then after that, boom. They don't keep it up. You just
so maybe if I make the connection between what a bad diet does to your organs, then and how important it is to detox and to fight back as best as we can to our body getting all damaged. Yes, I will be fit enough to do the whole trek from Mega J, Massey stores, all the way down to town and around. But then after that, what happens after that? That's the part I want to address.
All right. Well, with that said, St. Lucia, we just want to remind you, Be Bold is happening this Saturday. That's
This
on
Saturday.
the 22nd. So again, it's a holistic approach. So not just one aspect in finding your purpose, but you have to be well-rounded. And I kind of figured that out on my own, towards the end of last year. So, you want mind, body, and spirit
Exactly.
intact. So
Exactly.
we have Dr. Sterling here who's going to help take care of health and wellness. We have Dr. Jackie Phillips who's going to help you find your purpose. And again, it's interactive, it's hands-on. And I think I like the fact that, you're going to have you all there to actually guide
Oh, yes.
and help people do that planning. Because it's always how when you go to a seminar in a room full of people and then you don't really get individual. Because I know most
And then
times I go
you-
back, I don't take anything. Like I will remember stuff, but putting it into practice,
Active, yeah.
and I'm not that methodical.
yes.
I'm sorry.
You
I'm not
kind of
that
need
great at
guidance.
organizing,
We're going to
so-
give the guidance, and we're going to be available afterwards for questions, and we will be, you will be able to reach us long after that in case you have any questions and for encouragement and all of that. So we're doing this out of the goodness of our heart. We just want to see a better
Exactly.
world and start with our
And
country.
I love it because you're St. Lucian, we're all St. Lucians here, so it's giving back and just helping
Yes.
us, move to that other level
Yes.
and just become great. So
Yes.
I'm excited about it. And listen, as you can see, Dr. Sterling keeps it real. All right, so you're gonna have fun at that seminar, very much so, and I can tell you that. Personally, I know her too, so that's my carnival
Thank you.
auntie.
That's right.
So St. Lucia, make sure you come out. It is on the 22nd over at the St. Joseph's Convent. So make sure if you want to remind them ticket costs and where they can get it or how they can actually.
Okay. So the Be Bold seminar will be held at the St. Joseph's Convent on April the 22nd at 10 o'clock in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. Lunch will be served and tickets can be purchased, or your investment is $45 and your tickets can be purchased at this number 286-8153.
All right, so St. Lucia, you have everything right here in front of you to help you empower yourself. So don't miss out on it. This is an amazing opportunity here. We have Dr. Sterling, Dr. Phillips. So make sure you go out. We're going to look forward to seeing you and make sure you be bold. Hey St. Lucia, good morning everybody. Thanks again for joining us. This morning is back on. I'm Chayla Mendez, your host, and we are at Tapas on the Bay. I think by now you should have figured that. So it's a place to be, and there's so much coming up, especially with jazz season coming around. It's all about Voices on the Bay. That kicks off from the 7th of May through to the 19th, and it's definitely going to be a musical treat. Now we have two of my really good friends. They're our family here this morning, Rob, Zion, Finesse. So hey guys, welcome again. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Good to be here.
Good. So it's all about the vibes. It's all about Voices on the Bay. And you guys are going to have a night. So let us know, when are you guys going to be on?
Well, we're going to be on here on Friday, the 12th of May.
Oh, it's a Friday. All right.
Yeah, it's a Friday. So, we're going to break in the weekend. And that jazzy weekend will be here. And we're here every Friday. We're here every other Friday. But the May 12th is actually going to be a bit more of a special event. We're going to bring in some other folks to join us on that night here. So we're gonna up the game a little bit on the Friday.
Now, that's what I was going to ask you, because I know that, like you guys sing here regularly.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the vibe and, what's going to be the difference then? What can people expect from the performance on that night?
Well, we're going to be doing some more acoustic numbers, obviously because it's Jazz Week, a bit more jazzy, neo-soul kind of vibe in mind. And like as always, we're very entertaining both when we're actually singing a song and in between songs. So it's usually a really fun night and very very engaging when it comes down to the audience as well. So. And it's always really great to perform here at Tapas because it is a very intimate setting. So you are literally playing to folks sitting all around you. So that's what makes it really nice and warm and comforting and friendly to perform here.
Now, since you guys do sing here, though, when they told you that you're going to be on the lineup for Voices on the Bay, how did you feel?
Well, it's great. It's another one of these events that has sprung up in the last couple of years. In and around the Jazz Festival time, and it's very much about promoting and highlighting St. Lucian talent, and obviously a bit more of an emphasis on voices as well, but obviously that lends itself to more expansion in including instruments too. So just to be part of this as another event on the jazz calendar, it's a great thing. There's a lot of people around on the island during Jazz Week, and Rodney Bay, especially a Friday night, is a hub of activity, and there'll be lots of people walking around and coming and going and everything. So to be performing somewhere like Tapas on the Bay, where it's a popular spot during jazz, is great to be part of.
Good stuff. Now, Finesse, I have to throw some questions at you. So we're gonna put her in the hot seat, right? But so now you're gonna be on Voices of the Bay. I mean, you've been performing so much now, you and Rob. How do you feel being part of this, especially as it's been an event that's definitely growing and making its name?
Well, I first heard of it last year, and I saw the ads, obviously, and I was like, that's cool, that would be nice to do. So I'm really excited about it. And what I'm even more excited about is to get to bring additional acts, surprise acts, obviously, on our set, because it's really a time of the year where musicians come together to share their talents with each other. And I love the aspect, I love the idea of the new and upcoming artists I'm also one, but getting an opportunity to showcase their talent. So I'm excited about that. And I think it's going to be very successful.
Yeah, listen, but that's what Voices on the Bay is all about. So again, is that avenue for the talent that we have there that you just may not be aware of. So of course we have Rob, Zai, and Finesse, and they're going to be blazing it up. And it's on a Friday, so like I said, I don't think there's any other way to kick off a Friday than with you guys here. So they're going to be bringing the vibe. So just remind St. Lucia, time that they need to be here, the date as well for your night, so they know when they need to come out and support you guys.
We'll be here May 12th from about 7 o'clock. So it's early Friday night. Looking forward to seeing you guys.
All right. Perfect. So guys, that's where it's going to be, right here, Tapas on the Bay, May 12th, if you want to check out Rob, Zai, and Finesse. And of course, they have some surprises, so you don't want to miss out on that. So we'll see you then. Boom. St. Lucia, good morning. Guess what? This morning is on. I'm your host, Chayla Mendez, and it's all about U5. And if you don't know what that is, listen, shame on you. It's Euphoria, 5 years, celebrating 5 years in the making. It's going to be amazing this year, July 6th. And we're getting behind the scenes for you. And again, just bringing out these pillars and the movers that just makes Euphoria exactly what it is, why we keep going. So I have Darwin God here with me, and I want to give a special introduction and a public apology because you know what? He wanted a Hallmark card because I kind of, as we say in St. Lucia, I gave him a stone. But since in absence of the Hallmark card, I'm going to do it publicly right here on television. And Euphoria's theme this year is One Love. So it's One Love, so we have to put things aside. We're making amends now. It's U5. One Love, okay. Darwin God. Okay. All right, accepted.
Accepted. That's a good one. You got me on that one. So public. I think that's better than the Hallmark. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Thankfully, I've redeemed myself.
You have.
All right, now we're gonna go straight into business because I am excited. It's 5 years of Euphoria. I was there from inception before I knew anything about anything. I just knew I had to go. I went to number 1, then told all my friends they had to be at number 2. Then I had chikungunya, so I couldn't go to number 2, and a whole crew went, and I missed out on the fun, and I never missed it after that. Last year we had the Village of Joy. We were both 2 sources of joy there. We were representing with our colors. So how do you feel? It's 5 years now of growth, 5 years in the making, evolution. How do you feel?
Well, honestly, I think the 5 years went by pretty quickly. When you have big ideas and a big team like we do, we see time in this kind of infinite way. 5 years has passed, and I think it's testament to the energies and stuff that we've put through the years. We look forward to the 5th. U5, because we've learned over the years as well. I mean, we're trying to not perfect, but improve on the things that we can, and to just make our fans better. I think U5 is really a reflection of the commitment of our fans. They're the ones that make us do the things that we want to do. They, when we sing, they laugh and they smile and they have a good time. When we write, they read. When we make music, they dance and they support us. So at the end of the day, the 5 years, I'm very, very happy about that. Very happy.
Great. And one thing about Euphoria is known for a number of things. What I will highlight for sure is a strong team, not to mention a strong family. And when I say family, I say fans, because I have to again remind St. Lucia, last year's event, rain fell just before fans came out in full force, but still came out in white.
Yes. Last year for me was, I think that's where I understood the power of our fans, and that's where it really dawned on me that they appreciate us in a way that I myself couldn't imagine. I mean, you're standing 15 minutes before a show. I mean, it's a thunderstorm, and to be quite serious, I'm asking myself, but Darwin, this is the first time you have to contemplate whether you're going to postpone the show to some other date. And then I look in the distance, and I see these people coming in white, 1, 2, 3, 10, hundreds, and a couple thousand, and I'm like, wow. So how could I not do the 5th year? You have to do the 5th and the 6th and the 7th. And to be quite honest, I hope that I'm around long enough that whenever they ask for it, that I can deliver. They've just been tremendous support to us. I mean, I think it is fair for me to say that I dedicate this love concert U5 to our fans, because they've shown us tremendous amount of love, and they're the ones that make us, do what we do.
Great. Now, with that said, too, the theme is one love. So I know even for so many people here in St. Lucia's can tell you the year started off really rough. Yeah. So what was the inspiration behind deciding on the theme One Love?
Well, there were a couple. I think for the first part, all of us do things, as far as I'm concerned, for love. I think the 5 years, the way we handled and the way we were able to get here was for the love of everything. I love what I do. Dahlia loves what she does as events. Teddy is totally passionate of what he does. So from that perspective, that was one. Secondly, I think as artists, we have to be aware of our environment and to see how best we can help and create a positive impact on our environment. And looking around, we just felt like we needed some love. And we as creative minds just expressed the way we felt is best to our fans. And like I said, to the environment. We're all about inspiring people. Mm-hmm. And with that comes some love. And I remember this for me is very important. I've always said to my team that if we do little things with big love, it will outdo big things with little love.
Well, this is what it's all about. Again, we're reminding you it's one love. It's U5. So now you know when you hear say U5, instantly think Euphoria. It's July 6th. Pigeon Island, we're going to do it all over again. And just tell St. Lucia quickly, why U5?
Why U5? Because at the end of the day, we are the premier show on Island. We're the ones starting Carnival. It's production, it's Tedderson John, it's Chila, it's DBS, it's everybody. So we're going to have lots of fun. It's going to be bigger and better. We've worked triple hard to make sure that we go above and beyond to make this show the spoken about show. If you miss that show, boy, U6.
Yeah, don't watch DBS, don't come and cry to me, don't come and look for Darwin. Nope. If you have chikungunya or some other whatever that comes out, please don't miss it like I did one of the years, because it's U5, so you cannot afford to miss it no matter what.
Sheila is correct, so be there.
All right, U5, one love.
U5, one love.
All right, everybody, so this is how we kind of wrap up our Thursdays today. Friday is just one day away, so before you know it, it's going to be the weekend. So let's go out there, be infectious, have an amazing day. And remember, it's a family vibe here. So you got to make sure you come back. And also, if you haven't already subscribed, go check out our YouTube channel. Just hit subscribe, search DBS Morning Show, and then we'll all be happy. All right, so let's make St. Lucia a happier place. Let's keep the positive vibrations going. And tomorrow, we kick it up extra, because that's how we really do it on a Friday. So you don't want to miss that. Make sure you spread the word and tell your friends. And we'll be here tomorrow, 6 a.m. sharp. And we have to do it right here in the leader, DBS. I'll see you soon.